Yeah, you see, when you teach religions, you should be on equal ground. Like, nobody's is more right than the other.
A night where we
That
witness
you're teaching
the
what you know
greatest
about your religion.
cruiserweights known throughout the world.
And then they should be allowed
WWE
to teach you about theirs because you're on equal ground. You see, if Christians would just let people teach them
And we're
about
starting this card
their
off with some
religion,
fireworks. Let's do this. If you didn't think about moving,
people
you
of other
better
religions would be
apologize.
more inclined to listen about Christianity. But normally it's a one-sided thing. So people who are not Christians don't want to hear about it because it's a one-sided thing. If you want me to learn
we have
from
a real
you,
fan favorite
you must
against
learn
an
from me.
imposing adversary.
I can't wait.
Oh, look who's here!
I can barely contain my excitement.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring.
The premier athlete has arrived.
Byron, get ready to count.
I mean, Skylar was very passionate about her religion, but she was also compassionate as well when teaching it.
Aside from Saxton's commentary, this has all the makings of an epic match.
You see, what's wrong with Christianity is that it's taught with passion without compassion. Like, if you don't show compassion, the person is not going to want to listen to you. It's like a teacher in school. If a teacher is like, oh, do what I say because I said so, I'm going to hit you, nobody's going to want to listen to you.
Over here. And he doesn't stay down for long. Too soon.
Right. The same thing works in religion. You know, it doesn't matter what you're teaching. If you're teaching something, you're still a teacher. And like the teacher learns from the students just like the students learn from the teacher.
Missile drop kick finds its mark.
Oh, a knee right to the face.
That knee is a lethal weapon.
Look at this.
Like there's a
wow.
like there's a reason people are homosexual or part of the LGBTQ community. I mean, like each one has a different reason. Like, you know, Emily being lesbian has a lot to do with her dad.
Oh, nasty impact. Athleticism on the Hurricane.
He looks a bit off his game here. With these two guys, we all lose.
Not Yucko admitting she's just afraid that a man would turn up like that if he ever gets in a relationship. Like, you know, she's fine with dudes, but it's like she's afraid that if she was with the dude, that they would end up like, what do you call it? Because other than me, closest dude she's ever been with was her dad. So she's afraid to let dudes in to her like relationship life.
Bang! Goes down hard.
taking out the arm. Great strategy.
And TJ peaked too quick that time. What an incredible moonsault. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Yeah. So it's the same. It's the same with Emily. Like, she's not romantically interested in guys because she's afraid of her past repeating itself. Because the last guy she was close with, other than me, was her dad, and her dad ended up that way. So it's like, maybe I should stick to females. And
Let's
that's why.
And then
people say, "Oh no, you're doing it just to rebel against God." Well, you know nothing about her, so
They proved who the better competitor was tonight. That's a big win,
straight to her face. Yep. And then that's when I jump. That's when I jump in because I can see the anger on Emily's face.
Singles match
on
tap next.
Don't jump at him just yet. And I'm like, how can you say that when you know nothing about her? Because she's lesbian, and the Bible says that that's wrong. So she's rebelling. No, you know nothing about her. So you can't, you know nothing about her, so you can't tell people why the reason that they do what they do. Because you don't know them. Like, oh, you're just doing the rebel against God, okay. And they can say, oh, you're just Christian to rebel against everybody else. But no, but it's like, that's, I mean, they don't want to hear it.
There's a reason this program
So maybe it is an abomination,
25 years. It is
but
entertainment.
that's just
it is
because,
excitement. It is Monday.
Maybe
and tonight, I got a feeling we're going to see something we have never seen before on Monday Night
females.
Raw.
That's
I look at this card and my
like her
mouth
safety
starts to water.
thing.
Singles action coming your way.
So if you can't, so if you can't,
now don't go anywhere. We have a classic coming up. We have Charlotte against an imposing adversary.
Who will reign supreme?
so like if you can't, and to the people who don't know people, you can't just automatically assume you know why somebody's doing something.
Here comes the Queen.
And then Emily would calm down and explain why she's lesbian. And then the Christian would be like, oh, so that's why you rebel against God. You know, like, yeah, I'm like, dude, I can't hold her back forever.
The time for talk
like, she's going to jump at you at some point,
and
I can't stop her.
I am so excited this moment is
finally
here. Born into this business, but handed nothing. Charlotte has earned every praise she's received.
I've seen her wrathful firsthand.
Don't ever let any Flair or any other human being, for that matter,
I'm like, you're pushing her buttons.
One more time. Tornado DDT.
Because I'm like, I can only hold her back for so long. But the more you talk, the angrier she gets. And once she gets to a certain point, I can't stop her. So, if you want to deal with that, you can. But I'm staying out of it at that point.
Boom, what impact.
And then the person kept talking.
Ooh, what an elbow.
Kept talking shit. And he's like, oh, am I supposed to be scared of you? You can't do anything to me.
Nice kick out there.
And it was like, oh, I can't? I'm like, oh, well, I can't help you now. I can't help you now. You did that to yourself.
You gotta believe this one's over.
This is where all it takes is one move and your opponent can gain the upper hand.
That could be a game changer. Neck breaker.
Yeah, Christians are the first to say, oh, you know, you're not supposed to judge not, and to be not judged. And I know that's somewhere in the Bible. But then Christians are the first to judge. Hey, like,
Byron, one thing we learned very early on,
like they're sinning and you're sinning for judging. You know.
Yeah, I think she proved that most in 2017 when she was sidelined for several weeks due to a shoulder injury. But
so you can't
returned
so
to capture the NXT Women's Championship.
Can't talk about you being what's an abomination if you're doing what's an abomination to you.
Oh man, right to the arm.
Right, so you can't tell people that they're wrong for being. If you're doing wrong by judging.
Like she's going to get her to tap here. She somehow breaks free. But you have to wonder how much
she might have it. Perhaps thinking something else here.
Not sure why, though, Michael. She seemed to have it really cinched in.
Oh, going to the top. High risk.
Look at this.
Right, because we don't know. So, oh, you're not going to heaven. It says who?
She got her with a reversal.
Like.
Close quarters. Oh, this is not good at all.
You see that's what I meant by, like, you know, God is not going to throw you in hell basically on what you believe. That's what I meant by that. Like, he's not going to be like, oh, you don't believe me, so you want to be away from me. Like, no.
Charlotte getting pushed to the limits.
Like,
hang on. Looks like her chances of winning this match are starting to dwindle.
It looks to me, guys, like she may have underestimated
that humans have a reason to do
now
that.
She's paying for it.
So God understands why people follow other religions.
There's a reason why she's genetically superior.
We'll see how long she can keep it up.
Charlotte is there.
Here's her chance to end this thing.
Jeez, I don't like Ember Moon's chances in this one. Penny in predicament. Digging deep for a kick out.
She's still in this one.
And it's reversed. Escapes trouble there.
I'm not sure Charlotte should be showing up her competition like this.
Mm-hmm.
And Ember Moon, too quick. Back in from the floor. this is dangerous right here.
She wants to finish this.
Ember Moon is getting ready. Eclipse. No doubt about that one. Charlotte, shoulders down, this could be it.
She kicks out. She's still in this one.
And a test here for Charlotte. She has to formulate a plan quickly to get things going. She might just have nothing left to give at this point.
I would never question her toughness, but at this point, I just don't see how she can win this match. She's simply taken too much offense.
Charlotte needs to utilize some of that famous Flair stamina to get back in this.
I agree with you.
I don't think God cares about video games, right? Because like he has so many things to worry about and to think about that the certain video game you play, he's not going to care if you play video games. Like, well, you know, Luffy is not Christian, but like he's not gonna care because it's a video game, right?
Superstars
you know, video games for entertainment only.
They have to be on fumes right now.
Like, God is not going to be disappointed because I played Grand Theft Auto or The Last of Us or Life is Strange.
Charlotte turns it around. Nice move.
Kick right to the midsection.
And I think we know what's coming up next, Michael.
Indeed we do.
Natural selection.
She can pick up the win here, guys.
Will it be? I think so. 2, 3. What a win. Charlotte with the victory.
Corey, I want to tell you something. This has been building for a long time, and it's finally going to break down right now, I think. You can really just feel the tension in the air. The official trying to prevent this from happening, but this is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad if it breaks down in the aisleway here. Let him fight. Let him fight now. Trash talking. There we go. Right hand. And another one. And here we go now. Rights and lefts. Brawl underway. Here's security trying to separate.
Let him fight. Let him fight now.
Oh, my God.
Another great matchup is now on tap. Tag team match on the way.
I'm just absorbing and listening. Of course you did. And the reason I say of course you did because I know a lot of people who do. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, she's like, what? Right. Like, yes. Yeah, but she's. Yeah, but she's not God. So she shouldn't answer to God's name. I guess I'm just missing the point. Yeah, she's just lucky that none of y'all was smart aleck. Cause I would have been like, so you're God now? Of course. Yeah. They're like, of course. It's like, oh yeah. Like you can answer to God's name, but I can't correct you. Yeah, okay. I'm the bad one. That's what I meant by of course. It's like you literally answer to God's name, but I correct you and I get in trouble? Huh? What? Oh yeah, yes, yeah. I mean, we were just holding hands. Nothing too out of pocket, right? We were just holding hands. No PDA. I'll show you PDA. This is PDA. Yes. She would kiss me on the lips. She was like, this is PDA. And then would kiss me on the lips. So, and then they were like, Emily? I said no PDA. Like, I was like, oh, so now this is PDA. Because I was mistaken that you thought that me holding hand. I thought me holding hands was PDA. But now you're calling this PDA? Now I'm confused. Tripping. Because Christians like to cherry pick. Don't worry about. Don't worry about how I'm feeling. If you need to let it out, let it out. But No, I'm listening, but I'm also doing like WWE stuff on the game. But I'm listening though. Mhm. I can't tell you how you feel is wrong. No, I know what you mean. Yeah. That's creepy. That's also creepy. I mean, for people who enjoy that, that's. I mean, I'm not knocking on it, but it's like if it's not if it's not consensual, then no.
Can you guys feel the excitement? There's an electricity in the air because it's SmackDown Live time.
We're headed straight toward the pay-per-view, and tonight's
so
SmackDown Live is the proving ground for the men and women of WWE to see who truly has what it takes.
Looking at this card, I just got to rub my hands together and smile.
Listening.
Don't change that dial.
And there has to be, like, patience. If there's no patience,
Singles action is up next. You're not going to want to miss this. We have Dana
Brooke just no patience, then it's like, oh, come on, let's do it. Like, no, I don't want to. Let's do it. I don't want to. And then it's like, you see, sex is something. Sex is something so intimate that if it's rushed, it could damage the entire relationship. Like the romantic and friendship, if I decide to go be friends, if me and Skylar would not have worked out and we would have been friends, if I would have forced her, not forced her, but if I would have rushed her into having sex with me, that would ruin our romantic relationship and our potential friendship relationship. But you have to be patient, so like both parties are ready, because it's a two-player sport.
One-on-one action coming up here, guys, and I'm willing to bet this will be one we won't soon forget.
Totally agree, Michael. When you have two superstars as hungry as these two competing in the ring, you can bet it'll be memorable.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
And it looks to me like this entire arena is on its feet,
no.
And understandably so.
I mean, it's just like, I don't ask girls to have sex with me the first day I meet them. It's like, oh, hey, I'm Norman. How are you? You want to have sex? No. Goes. What? Me having Emily as a best friend, I should know better.
Talk about rocking the jaw.
Having a female friend like Emily.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
She's playing with fire here.
Yeah, she's got to hurry up and get back in there.
The blatant disregard for the referee's authority gets this one thrown out.
Like, I should know better.
Singles action
Like,
is underway, and
and
in
I
this one, I
do. It's
wouldn't
like
attempt to predict what's going to
that
happen.
takes patience. And like,
Sometimes
if I
that's all
ever
you can
did
do.
that,
Well, you can't ask for much more than this, especially given how
no. If I
talented these
ever
women
did that, I
are.
don't think I would be able to enjoy that. Because like I can't enjoy sex if it's not with somebody I
Beautiful
have
technique.
some kind of relationship with.
Drop down.
Gimme, Gimme sexual. I can't have sex with a girl I don't know. Like, I mean, I could, but that would not be enjoyable for me. I mean, unless it's somebody unrealistic, like a celebrity or something, and I know it's like a once-in-a-lifetime thing, that'd be different. But, like, if it's just like a normal person...
Oh, man, right to the arm.
No.
Hyperextend your elbow.
If Avril Lavigne came up to me and asked me that, that's a different story.
Well, this will damage your back.
Well, there's plenty of them, but she's just an example.
Harsh impact. Dana Brooke may be in trouble here, but you can bet she has plenty of
I would
fighting.
accept like the first time, first day meeting you in that situation, because it's this is the only time that this would ever happen.
over the top, believe it or not.
She's definitely slowing down here a bit. But
But like any normal person, especially if they live near me,
it's heating up now.
I will see you again.
Exactly what Alexa Bliss needed.
Oh, Alexa Bliss may have it. Look at the quickness by Dana Brooke.
They got the power of Dana Brooke.
Impact.
Now that's how you...
Looks like she wants to win early. You're not going to get her that easy. Not yet. Oh, nasty fall. She goes for the quick pin. Easily kicks out of that one.
Too soon.
Oh, what a right. Man, that's some attitude behind it. Where can Dana Brooke find an edge to turn things around right now? You have to wonder how much more she has left in the tank. Wow. Byron, he's got the sleeper locked in. The sleeper hold is locked in. This could be it.
She get airline miles for that.
She's clearly not getting paid by the hour. An easy kick out there.
She's still in this one.
And there's the reversal from Dana Brooke.
She's not careful. Things can get out of control in a hurry.
I think they're about to.
Alexa's just plain scary when she gets going like this.
You gotta believe this one's over. Look at that. Oh,
Incredible.
And two from the goddess with insult to injury.
that's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Beautiful technique.
I don't like Dana. There's the pin. It's over. It's all over. And here's another peek at some of the more memorable parts of the match.
Who could forget this? Remember this? Man, oh man, look at that. And here's how she finished this thing.
Here is your winner, Alexa Bliss.
Extremely impressive win, guys.
There's nothing more pure than picking up a win in a good old-fashioned one-on-one fight.
And it's matches like this one that make SmackDown such a success. Thank you so much for joining us.
I mean, I didn't understand that either, but you know. I thought I was missing something.
These fans are hoping the next match is as entertaining as...
Up next is the long-awaited championship match.
It'll be Carmella against an imposing adversary.
Can't ask for more than a title match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Mella is money!
I mean, if I told you, I would tell you because it's something that happened in my life. I would like all of my friends to know.
Introducing the challenger from Staten Island, New York, the Princess of Staten Island, Carmella. Introducing the champion from Mobile, Alabama, the SmackDown Women's
You don't have to apologize for your
Champion,
fears.
Casey Carter.
Because your fears are involuntary.
Ah, yeah,
So you
it's
don't
go
have to apologize.
time. And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
Here we go, fellas. I've been looking forward to this one for quite some time.
Probably.
Drop down. Now leapfrog. Oh, the old head scissor.
Ooh, what impact.
Specifically targeting the leg. Boom, what impact.
As we say in the trade, guys, the monitor area in the locker room is likely sold out for this one, as there are plenty of superstars with a vested interest in the outcome of this match.
This might be it. Oh, my. The challenger's taking on some offense. With the championship on the line, she'll have to find a way to fire back.
If you're worried about her now, you haven't seen many of her matches. She can withstand so much more punishment than this.
To Byron's point, there are several competitors on the roster who can make a case for being the next in line for a title opportunity. However, a lot of that, of course, depends on the outcome of this match here tonight.
And with that in mind, regardless of their personal feelings, you'd have to think the locker room is rooting for the champion here tonight. The last thing they want to do is to have to wait even longer while the champ's rematch clause kicks in.
Nailed it.
Here we go.
From behind. And the champ kicks out. Wow.
Guys, in a title match like this one, on a stage as big as the one we're on now, you have to wonder how much nerves will become a factor. to the arm. Hyperextend your elbows.
Not so fast. Now leapfrog. Drop down. Circling back to your earlier point, Corey, you have to think nerves will play a big part in this match, which I think favors the champion. She goes for the cover. And the champ kicks out.
She's still in this one.
Harsh impact. What a hurricanrana.
She's got that gleam in her eyes.
She better not rise to the bait. Walking around the city earlier today, guys, the only thing anybody was talking about was this title match. Everywhere I went, from the coffee shop to the bookstore, everybody was talking about this match.
Boom, nasty impact.
Carmella is being shown the ropes here tonight, folks. What could she do to get out of there?
It's the truth. They're like, oh, you know, you're supposed to do this and not do this, but then they do something else.
So much punishment.
You're like, oh, no, that's different.
Tightly contested matches I've seen in a long time.
Is it different because you're doing it, or is it different?
Byron, I had a similar experience as you this morning. Nearly every person
Christians
in the gym
don't like admitting when they're doing something wrong, so it's like, oh, that's different.
Huge match.
Okay, wait. Let me get
Like,
this
no, it's
straight.
not different.
Byron spent the morning at the bookstore, while you, Cole, went to the
Doing
gym.
something that goes against the Bible is
that's
wrong.
Brilliant.
And if you do something that goes against the Bible, we're both equally as wrong.
Oh, and it's a reversal.
But it's not different.
Guys, a loss here for the champion would be incredibly embarrassing, especially considering all the trash talking I'm told that's been going on behind the scenes. I don't want to reveal my sources, but let's just say there's been some pretty harsh words being tossed around.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
Gets out of the way of that one. I don't know who your sources are, Corey, but it wouldn't surprise me at all to learn that the champion has been a little cocky heading into this one.
And there's nothing wrong with that, Michael, especially considering just how dominant the champ has been of late. When you're that good, you have every right to bow your chest out a little bit.
Taking a shortcut here.
Come on, Rev, you can't let her get away with that.
No!
We have a new champion.
Come on.
Any means stupid game things.
These ladies put on quite a show. Here's another gander. Come on, this isn't fair.
Life's not fair, Cole.
No.
SmackDown
PlayStation.
Women's Champion, the Princess of Staten Island.
Hard to be a betting man on this one. These two competitors can be unpredictable.
That's what makes this match so intriguing.
WWE
Who's looking more
2K19.
forward to this? The women in the ring or me?
Well, it's not that. It's the way it happened. Because she had her foot on the rope when she was pinning, and that's not legal. But the referee didn't catch it. I'm like, referee, I'm going to fire you. Like, your job is to notice illegal things and stop them from happening. But if you can't notice them, I'm going to fire you.
Nice.
And get better referees. Because I'm like, how did you not see that? It happened right in front of you.
This might be it. Oh, my.
But most of the time, it's because this game was created by a bunch of people who don't really pay attention to wrestling.
Call me crazy, but this might be one
So they don't know all the rules of wrestling, so they put in the game what they see when they casually watch.
It sounds odd, but it really seems like the champ is up against a headwind
So it's
here.
like,
And she's back in the ring now. Ooh.
no, the WWE just lets you get money from 2K
Crazy,
because
Byron. The champ
2K makes
certainly
the
has an
game.
uphill battle here, and while it's rare, we have seen the challenger head into the match as the heavy favorite. Bruno Sammartino challenging Stan Stasiak in 1973 immediately comes to mind, as does Diesel.
squaring off against Bob Backlund.
I mean, it's accurate from like the way the wrestlers look and like the setup of the
you might be all right. You go and say something ridiculous like that.
in the setup of the arenas and stuff. But it's like when it comes to like the rules of the matches,
speculating whether the champ should have to defend the gold against
always like
inferior competition
like the referee is not programmed to notice feet on the road because maybe the people who casually watch this just so they can make a game about it didn't know that you can't put your feet on the road. So the referee wasn't programmed to pick up on that.
Leapfrog. Corey, I think you're just trying to drum up controversy. I haven't heard any whispers about the champion having to defend against inferior competition.
Yeah, inferior competition? That's nuts. I'm willing to bet the champ started that rumor in an attempt to get into his opposition's head. Either that or Corey's just making stuff up, as you alluded to, Michael.
Oh, my God, what a forearm! Right to the jaw.
Yeah, it does.
Here it comes! Taken off her feet now.
And you're not going to win many matches down there. I can tell you that.
Carmella makes a cover. Referee barely had time to begin a count there. Way too early. A big fight field inside this arena here tonight for this huge championship match.
Everything
so
else is,
these competitors have
like,
their A games.
On the grand scale, everything is done good. Just the minor details that people who only casually watch don't pick up on. Just like, oh, I'm not a fan. I'm just watching because I need to make the game. But like, if you had a bunch of WWE fans making it, it would get right to the very detail.
I think they're all anticipating a title change
because people who know what to look for,
let's not go crowning a new champion
just yet. I.e., wrestling fans. So if you just casually watch just to make the game, you don't know what to look for.
She's gonna be feeling that one for a while.
You just do it just because.
Oh man, incredible impact!
Look at her go.
She's looking at it. Oh my goodness, this hurts. Oh!
Whoa.
Is that
it's already out.
Is it over?
I have it. Yeah.
This one's about the women's championship, and nothing means more to these women than that title.
Like, as the years go on, the people who make it watch more and more wrestling, so it's getting there.
Beautiful technique.
I mean, that's like,
takes her down.
That's almost like somebody
nice move right there.
Creating a football game, but not a fan of football. Like,
well, I think I know what's coming next.
How do you program the rules in the game if you don't know?
What a stomp! Good grief!
Professional wrestling is actually harder to understand if you're not a fan. Because there's a lot that goes into it. It's more than just wins and losses. There's a story that happens within.
Wait a minute.
You see, wins and losses don't really matter in WWE because it's all scripted.
That decision may very well come back to haunt her, Cole.
I mean, they matter because, like, it's sad when your favorite person loses. But, like, within the business, wins and losses don't matter because it's like predetermined who's going to win and who's going to lose like a month before it happens.
Like you, Corey, I've had this championship match on my radar for quite some time, and so far, I think it's safe to say that it.
Oh yeah, definitely, because that's their job.
It definitely hasn't, Michael. Which is saying something, considering fans' expectations.
You see.
Into tonight, I can tell you that they saw no. Candidate.
The people who win, it's their job to win. For the people who lose, it's their job to lose. You see, this is their job. Sometimes they win, sometimes they lose. You know, that's just their job. Their job is to follow the script. And if the script says they have to lose, then they have to lose. They get paid for doing the script. they're just doing their jobs. Like anybody else does their job when they go, you know. But this is scripted. It's like a play. It's like a movie, choreographed, story being told through
Guys, these superstars really
wrestling.
do appear to be in peak physical condition here tonight, which isn't surprising considering what's on the line here in this championship match.
Reverses that one. Gotta wonder how this is going to end, Byron.
Whatever happens, it's not going to be good. I can tell you that.
Right, because that's not scripted. You see, in regular sports, like football, basketball, wins and losses are everything.
I heard the same thing, Saxton.
But in WWE or in professional wrestling, wins and losses don't really mean anything because they both get paid. I mean, some people get paid more than others because they just do better jobs. Like, you know, some people just like, some people get paid more than others because they just better at their job than some other people.
Avoids trouble there.
Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring.
Benoit,
oh man, what a hit.
They coming when we're talking about like strictly technical wrestling skill. If we're talking about the wrestling skill itself, I'd say they were about the same.
From this incredible beatdown.
But Chris Benoit was more of a technical wrestler. And technical wrestling is more closely to the wrestling. Like mat wrestling, like a bunch of stuff is on the ground with like submission moves and stuff. Kinda. A lot of the same moves, yes. But like adding like a bunch of ground stuff, like submissions, making people tap out and stuff.
You gotta believe this one's over. When she gets in attack mode, look out. And oh my God, what a forearm. Right to the jaw. Ooh, what impact. Drop kick.
Hard landing there. Nothing to worry about. Just a little misstep on her part.
Ish. A lot of the same moves, but it's still completely different because WWE is still scripted. You see, it's a lot different because, like in professional wrestling, you can win by tap out or submission. Because you can forfeit. You can win by that, but you only tap out if your script tells you to.
I don't know about you guys.
Just like in a play,
like these superstars are on their
you only
legs here.
die in a play if your script tells you to. So, yes, if they're really good at playing their character, yes, it looks like, especially if they're good facial actors. Like, they're good with, facial expressions and stuff. When they lose, yes, they're gonna look devastated. But in real life, they're not devastated. If that makes sense. Okay, they're gonna look devastated because it's part of their character. It's like, oh, I lost. How could I lose? But at the same time, they realized that was scripted. They knew that was going to happen before, and they know they're still going to get paid a lot for that because that's their job. You know, their job is to follow the script. They don't have to. You see, in regular sports like football or basketball, your job is to win. In WWE or in professional wrestling, your job is to follow the script like in a play. This is just a TV wrestling. It's just professional wrestling. It's just a TV show, but instead of a plot with like. You see, a lot of the story is told within the ring when they're wrestling, but there's a lot of talking too, because like they do promos against each other, and they do promos to boost their morality with the fans, and it's like, and then the bad guys, scripted bad guys, do a promo to make the fans hate them more, because that's.
Shoulders down, championship on the line. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
I'm having a hard time believing that one.
She's calling for it. Looking at it here.
Oh yeah, it's always been scripted.
She wants it one more time.
It's always been scripted.
Carmella is in position.
They just hit it a lot more than but now it's like universally known that wrestling is scripted. But like back then, it wasn't universally known. Like everybody thought it was real, and so they played it off like it was real. But then things happen. And then they have to be like, this is scripted. These are professional athletes doing this. They're trained to do it. Because there are people who thought it was real and that they could do it. Like there was this, I don't know if you heard about this guy, but there was this guy who did a wrestling move on his sister. It ended up killing her.
Ladies and gentlemen, Carmella.
Sometimes a match can't live up to the hype, guys, but that one sure did.
But he was a young kid,
when the women put on a show like that one. You can see right
7 or 8.
The moments that made this match a great one.
And he thought it was real.
As that one. These
so he tried to do
rose to the
these
occasion
moves.
and gave us more than we ever dreamed of.
SmackDown Women's Champion, the Princess of
He tried to do the move because the moves in WWE, most of them are not real. They're scripted to look real, but they're not real.
There's a lot of pride on the line between these two athletes tonight.
Two of the proudest athletes we have ever seen in WWE.
And I wouldn't at all be surprised if this match
saying, like, if you can't differentiate between real violence and scripted violence, then you should be watching. But UFC, that's real violence. That's different. Like, UFC is real violence. Like, all those moves are completely real. WWE is scripted. It's like, so in UFC, wins and losses do matter. Because you get paid more to win.
A lot of people are predicting a new champion.
But in WWE, it's scripted. So, like, you get paid more if you do your job better.
But at the risk of being a downer, I'll believe it.
It's like a raise. Like, you do your job, you get a raise. You do your job well, you get a raise. It's just like in WWE. And you see, but people don't understand is that WWE is just like...
Oh, incredible hype.
Like the arena is like their office.
Corey, I have to disagree with your earlier comment. I'm with the masses on this one. I think tonight is the night we crown a new champion.
The arena is their office, and then when they're in that building, they're in work mode. So like they're in work mode, so they do nothing but what they're required. It's like, I mean, when they're off camera, they hang around, hang out with each other. The good guys and bad guys hang out with each other because, most of them are friends in real life. Like, the good guy and the bad guy, most likely they're best friends behind the scenes. Because the better matches come within people who can work well together. You see, you can't just put anybody in a ring with anybody. Because not everybody works well together. Like, sometimes the wrestling styles don't mesh well. So you can't just put anybody with anybody. Like, their wrestling styles.
She's almost out of it.
Well, yeah.
She gets out of it.
She has renewed life now, Michael.
Like, okay, so like, they would not put a Hulk Hogan versus Rey Mysterio. Because their styles will not mesh well at all.
Obviously a great opportunity here for the challenger who can't afford to make
and not even that. It's just that, you know,
as dominant as this
Hulk Hogan's style is like more power based. Rey Mysterio is more high flying. And high flying and power do not mix.
Big slam.
I mean, sometimes it does. I mean, okay, so some people are so good they can get in the ring with anybody
in WWE
and make it
could result in a trip to the
look like $1 million.
Don't worry, Cole. This isn't the challenger's first
But there's some people who just can't do that. You know, you see, it's different talent. You see, whether they win or lose, it's not based on their skill. It's how it looks. It's based on their skill.
just barely got out of the way.
Like, how they make the match looks itself. It's like, you're like, oh, you know, that person keeps losing. I mean, that person sucks. No.
That doesn't mean we can't see an
You see,
upset here
that's what people don't understand about WWE or any kind of professional wrestling.
Beautiful
They're like,
technique.
oh, if you keep losing, that means you suck.
Now. And you're not going to win many matches down there. I can tell you that.
Because wins and losses don't determine the skill. How they make their opponent look. You see, your job in the ring is to make your opponent look like $1 million. So, like, you have to sell the move. Like, yeah, most of the moves are not real. So you have to sell it off like it is real. To make, you know, if you got people in the ring that completely just hated each other, that would not work very well.
As Byron was talking earlier about the champ being a heavy favorite here tonight, I couldn't help but think back to the night Santino Marella defeated Umaga for the Intercontinental Championship in 2007. I don't think there was a person alive who thought Santino had even a sliver of hope.
Yeah, including Santino himself. But hey, as the old saying goes, anything can happen in the WWE.
One more time.
Uh-oh. I know anything is possible, but I just can't envision a new champ being crowned here tonight. The champ just comes into tonight with too much momentum.
We've seen champions head into matches maybe a little too confident, only to be picked off in the end. And guys, I can't help but wonder if we're going to see that again here tonight.
Byron, I agree that the champ comes into tonight with a great deal of momentum, but like you said, anything can happen. We've seen champs get upset in the past. Can she end it here? Looking to steal one there, perhaps.
Looks like there's some more fight left in her.
Russian leg sweep.
Perfect form.
Speaking of champions heading into matches a bit overconfident, one of the most glaring examples of that would have to be the honky-tonk man's attitude heading into his Intercontinental Championship defense at SummerSlam 1988.
We all know what happened to him on that night.
You are so right, Michael. That was great, of course, though. It wasn't so great for the honky-tonk man. He ended up losing his championship to the Ultimate Warrior in fewer than 30 seconds.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now. I can tell you guys that this arena sold out in record time, and a lot of that, this could be all she wrote. Oh, continuing to punish him.
I bet you feel foolish writing her off now. Those eyes are telling a painful story right now.
Uh-oh. Well, I think I know what's coming next.
Oh, perfect kick.
It does not look good for Carmella here. Like you were saying, Michael, when news broke that this title match would take place here, I had dozens of people I know in and around the area calling and texting, just hoping I could get them tickets. That's how big this match is.
Isn't that cute? Your friends actually think you have enough pull around here to get them tickets. Poor people.
No, she's too quick for her.
Hooked up and barely a back suplex.
Big reversal for her there.
Slam down hard.
Working on the leg. Hard landing there.
Nothing to worry about, just a little misstep on her part. How these superstars are even still in this match is beyond me, especially given how intense the match has been.
She goes down hard.
She's going to be feeling that one for a while.
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line. And the champ kicks out too soon.
Oh, what incredible power.
Wow, what a vertical suplex.
Carmella just barely got out of the way.
Boom! Drop kick. And she's knocked off her feet.
I think that one caught her by surprise, Michael.
At this point, it looks like even the winner of this match will walk out of here beaten and battered. I don't know how much more these superstars can take, guys. You'd have to think something's got to give here soon.
Bam! What a slam!
Drop kick right on point. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
She is on fire.
Locked in! It's locked in!
This one's over, guys. Jeez, my neck hurts after that.
Oh, nasty impact. Move over, Ronaldo.
Shoulders down! Championship on the line!
New champion!
And the champ
out. Not yet. If Carmella hits, this one's over.
This could end it in a boom kick. Man.
If that doesn't end it,
Here's the pin, title on the line. 2, 3. Yes, Carmella takes it. Now let's take another look at these wonderful women in action.
This match wasn't exactly a barn burner, but we can't expect every superstar to be on their A game every time, I guess.
Here's your winner, and the new SmackDown Women's Champion, the Princess of Staten Island, Carmella.
And there's your winner here in this singles match.
I got a feeling we're going to be talking about her for a long...
You can expect these superstars to put their bodies on the line to take each other down.
These superstars have waited a long time for this match to take place.
Drop kick.
Walking around the city earlier today, guys, the only thing anybody was talking about was this title match. Everywhere I went, from the coffee shop to the bookstore, everybody was talking about this match.
Inside the ring now.
Nailed it. Carmella may be in a bad way here.
But she knew this match wasn't going to be easy.
Byron, I had a similar experience as you this morning. Nearly every person at the gym I went to was talking about this title match, and rightfully so. This is an absolutely huge match.
Okay, wait. Let me get this straight. Byron spent the morning at the bookstore, while you, Cole, went to the gym. Man, that's brilliant. You guys have any other jokes?
You gotta believe this one's over.
Believe it or not, fellas, some people are speculating whether the champ should have to defend the gold against what some are calling inferior competition here tonight. Oof!
Let's go behind. Breaker. Escapes trouble there. Corey, I think you're just trying to drum up controversy. I haven't heard any whispers about the champion having to defend against inferior competition.
Yeah, inferior competition? That's nuts. I'm willing to bet the champ started that rumor in an attempt to get into his opposition's head. Either that or Corey's just making stuff up, as you alluded to, Michael.
One more time.
Uh-oh.
Tornado DDT. A big fight feel inside this arena here tonight for this huge championship match. And so far, I'd say these competitors have brought their A games. The champ's starting to sweat. She knows she's going to have to bring her A game if she wants to leave her gold intact here tonight.
Pump the brakes a bit, Cole. I know exactly what you're thinking. We got to cover.
And the champ kicks out.
Remarkable.
What a stomp.
Good grief. You're absolutely right, Michael. This arena is electric right now. And I think part of it is their desire to be part of history. I think they're all anticipating a title change here tonight.
Cool your jets, Saxton. Let's not go crowning a new champion just yet. There's still plenty of match to go here.
Nope, reverses it. What a clothesline! Ouch.
Guys, a loss here for the champion would be incredibly embarrassing, especially considering all the trash talking I'm told that's been going on behind the scenes. I don't want to reveal my sources, but let's just say there's been some pretty harsh words being tossed around.
Carmella just barely got out of the way.
Oh, talk about getting flattened.
Yeah, she's going to be feeling that one for a while.
I don't know who your sources are, Corey, but it wouldn't surprise me at all to learn that the champion has been a little cocky heading into this one.
And there's nothing wrong with that, Michael, especially considering just how dominant the champ has been of late. When you're that good, you have every right to bow your chest out a little bit.
Oh, Bronco Buster from Carmella.
What does Carmella have to do to regain her composure? I can tell you this is not how she envisioned this match going, guys.
We've seen champions head into matches maybe a little too confident, only to be picked off in the end. And guys, I can't help but wonder if we're going to see that again here tonight.
The champ looks to be in phenomenal shape. It's going to be tough to defeat someone who might just be in the best shape of their career.
Speaking of champions heading into matches a bit overconfident, one of the most glaring examples of that would have to be the honky-tonk man's attitude heading into his Intercontinental Championship defense at SummerSlam 1988. And we all know what happened to him on at night.
You are so right, Michael. That was great. Of course, though, it wasn't so great for the honky-tonk man who ended up losing his championship to the Ultimate Warrior in fewer than 30 seconds.
High impact crossbody.
Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring. She's got something in mind.
I don't think she should challenge her.
I see where she's going with this.
See if she has it in her.
I think she's trying to prove a point here. She's calling her out.
She's not too anxious to get up.
Takes her down.
Wow, nice move right there. This could be the one that ends her.
Specifically targeting the leg. She might have it.
Harsh impact. Man, she knows how to make a comeback.
It's going to be hard for Carmella to come back now.
Uh-oh. Cole, I think I know what's coming next.
Black Mass!
It does not look good for Carmella here.
What a title defense. That match deserves another look, folks.
Look at her go.
Nobody can say he didn't earn this win here. Really a solid,
Here is your
bordering
winner,
on great performance.
and still the SmackDown Women's Champion, Casey Carter.
And there's your
It's wins like that that makes this girl such a force to be reckoned with here in the WWE.
And folks, if you're just joining us, I'm sorry to tell you that you just missed one of the most exciting SmackDown matches in recent memory. We thought we might hear from him tonight.
Oh, this should be good.
Let's see what he...